Cześć, mam nowy odcinek, tak jak mówiłem. Będzie, nie wiem, inne kwestie będą wybierane przeze mnie. Może jeszcze wtedy pośpieszyłem z klikaniem X-a i nieprzemyślanie tego.
I do have a suggestion. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider I have a responsibility to your operation was leaked and you failed to change. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you. Tell me honestly whether or not First, the friend who... One of the
Dobra, to już widzieliśmy.
Those are your accomplices. So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not?
Ej, tak mi się przypomniało, bo tam coś mówiły te siostry, te Justine, ta Caroline, że naciąga na jakąś tam nasza śmierć, czy tam ktoś to nas zajebie.
Can you
I to
tell me
był
about them?
Akechi.
So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of... So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with... Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices. Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Not forgiving criminals? That's our job. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Kurwa.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, although I
Nie
find your
pierdol, że znowu.
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this entire...
How'd that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
A,
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talk. Goodbye. Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. That'd be impossible. A cat giving someone a smartphone is completely unnatural. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier. We'll be counting on you to pull.
What's
kurwa.
wrong? Might you have an idea
wiem, czy to
as to
dobrze
who sold you
rozgrywam.
out? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
O. Może w końcu wybrniemy z tego.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Zdrajca?
Hey, what are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Not a team. My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Kurwa, no nie wiem co to wybrać, dobra.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to... But it appears my time is up. This will be my last...
Kurwa, no nie.
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to... And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too. I'll place my bet on... I just need to show him the phone.
Kurwa, no proszę.
I am thou.
O, może coś
Thou art
ruszyło.
I. Thou hast turned a vow
Zawiodał się. Ej,
into
taki
a
szybki koniec
blood
gry był wtedy.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion if thou hast awakened.
True justice. Prosecutor.
All right. All right.
Satan, the most powerful persona of judgment, Arcana. O kurwa.
I'll be going. What good will this do?
O nie, no
Akechi?
Why do you seem so...
I needed my director to step in to get access. How did you...
dobra, to
The
już
same
było.
reason you did.
They...
No,
To już
If I
przerabialiśmy, to że przewijam
that
to.
was but a
Przewijam.
lie. Oh, I'm sorry. After all, if you wish to trick your enemy...
So it was... You're the one... I need you to be clear with me. Who am I... My god. You're referring to him.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Boże, żeby mnie znowu nie zajebał. Teraz nikogo nie ma tutaj na korytarzu. No, a nagle jest, kurwa.
May I act going in on...
Ale jak odblokowałem szatana, to...
What are you... I owe you for... That's right. You and your popular... That just...
All right.
Kurwa, no nie zapierdol mnie, proszę cię. Mam to nagrywać znowu, to... myśleć nad kwestiami.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
No ale jak? Nie rozumiem. Co, koniec gry znowu? A nie, jakoś inaczej filmik idzie.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
O kurwa mać, ale się porobiło.
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance.
Masakra, kurwa, co się porobiło? Czekajcie, coś sprawdzę tylko.
I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
A proszę, jednak kot coś ma tutaj wspólnego.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
O kurwa. Ta fabuła mnie zaskakuje coraz bardziej.
No, he can't even me. Shh.
Pizda nad głową?
What was all that about? The Phantom Thief Alibaba?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
Bankaj fireplay. Wow.
You want me to...
O co chodzi? Tylko żeby jej nie zajebali. Dobra dupa z ryja.
What is it?
Anyway, what brings you here?
Did anyone else stop?
No.
Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
So it's all...
Of course it's true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things.
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Co tu się Diania palwa? Ja dziękuję.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they have detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. Defeating the one behind all this is just a minor.
And considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
Kurwa, jakby zrobili anime
Well, your grades are excellent.
o tej grze, albo o wszystkich seriach, ale to by było boskie. Albo remastery wszystkich tam poprzednich części. Coś pięknego.
You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
Mam nadzieję, że to nie jest koniec kurwa gry, bo to... że jakoś się wskrzesimy.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
O co kaman? Boże, powiedz, że to nie jest koniec, kurwa.
It would seem as though you... But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness... Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories with...
Jasny chuj. Żeby tak wszystkie gry miały taką zajebistą fabułę, a nie jakąś liniową.
Hey. You realized it too? It was our conversation about pancakes. There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. My thoughts exact. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hall. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the... There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone call. Right. It's a necessity.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible. I didn't say it wasn't. That's perfect. Of course. This is gonna be...
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you find out this game is not over yet.
No, kurde. To mi się podoba.
There are still things.
Ale. Boże, jaka to jest gra wspaniała. Normalnie gra roku i w ogóle chyba wszechczasów. Dla mnie. Myślałem, że inne persony były zajebiste, ale ta już jest w ogóle kurwa no, miażdżąca. Kurwa kombo idzie. O Boże. O kurwa jednak. O kurwa. ta wcześniejsza kwestia, no.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is full.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work.
Waiting upstairs. Go, I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man,
Look who's here.
Liter?
Hey!
How have you been? You're not. It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told any? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold...
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean...
Yes.
Sorry. Was that supposed...
Oh, our apologies. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
O kurwa, ty patrzcie, co to się podziało tutaj. Taki smaczek.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one after all. That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app.
O ja, ty, zajebiste.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an app. After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him
Dobra,
after to
dobra.
destroy the evidence.
Jestem ciekaw, czy to nagranie, co wtedy było w tym pokoju, w pałacu, nie w pałacu, czy coś da później.
So they plan to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his... When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him. Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What condition?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
Dobra, wiecie co, bo to będzie za długi odcinek. Widzimy się zaraz, w tym samym momencie w kolejnym odcinku, także dzięki wam za oglądanie i cześć.